It's The Lunch Show with Chad Summers. Fasten your seatbelts for the greatest radio show in the world, ever. And now, the host of The Lunch Show, Chad Summers.
All right. Happy Memorial Day weekend Friday. My name is Chad Summers. This is The Lunch Show. You heard that man correctly. Before we get into the birthdays, I just want to say you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. We've got new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Do not miss a single episode. You want to be sure to go into the weekend informed so you don't look like an ass. Don't forget to press all the buttons that make the show happen. We really need you all supporting the show. All right, let's get into the birthdays. Stevie Nicks is 74. Lenny Kravitz, 58. And Hank Williams Jr. is 73. Also on this day in history, in 1977, the Sex Pistols released their second single, God Save the Queen, and it quickly became banned by the BBC and other outlets in England. In 1927, the Ford Motor Company ended production of the Model T. And in 1907, John Wayne was born. Now, you might be thinking, well, why didn't you put that in the birthdays? We don't do birthdays for the deceased. It's hard to wish them a happy birthday when they're not able to receive that wish. We will, however, add birthdays on occasion in the also on this day in history segment. So, yeah. All right, let's move on to the news. This one is from Newsmax. Jeff Bridges reveals tumor has shrunk to the size of a marble. Now, honestly, this guy is probably top 5 favorite movie stars for me. So that's good news, but I was not aware that he had cancer. He's got lymphoma. He was diagnosed in 2020. I don't know what size the tumor was at one point, but apparently he's better and he's in good spirits about it. So, yeah, say a prayer for the dude. All right, here's one from CNN. Man with paralysis walks naturally after brain and spine implants. I'll be honest with you, I would do it. If I had paralysis, I'd be like, y'all do whatever the hell you want. That's great. If you have a loved one that has paralysis or you have it, I didn't go into this article, but it's at CNN. It may be worth checking out. All right, here's one from Newsmax. Oath Keepers founder sentenced to 18 years in January 6th attack. That's right. He planned this ordeal. And that's a part of this stiff sentence, which is the stiffest sentence to any January 6th attack participant. So, yeah. Oh, right. Here's another one from CNN. Read the letter found in Brian Laundrie's backpack from his mom marked burn after reading. Apparently, he didn't burn it after he read it. We got a subtitle here. In a letter marked burn after reading, a copy obtained by CNN shows. You know, I really don't. She's. If this is true, like she's probably going to go to jail over this, no doubt. That's aiding and abetting a criminal. You can't do that. You can't do that. She's going to be in trouble. Newsmax article here, U.S. motorists kick off summer with gas at $3.56 a gallon. Awesome. That's so great. All right, we've got a Jamie Foxx update. This one from Stylecaster. What happened to Jamie Foxx? Mike Tyson claims he had a stroke. So I did some fairly extensive research on this. I tried finding a source for this news that did not involve Mike Tyson, and I couldn't. So this really is just coming through Mike Tyson. Everywhere I found a bunch of articles, but they all involved Mike Tyson's comments that he made on a podcast. So he might know some. I think they're buddies. Mike just may have spilled the beans accidentally, but I don't know. But if he's in rehab, very well could have been a stroke. That sounds like a stroke type treatment. Here's one from CNN. Khloe Kardashian reveals her son's name. All right, we got one from Reuters. Biden McCarthy appear near 2-year deal on U.S. debt ceiling as default looms. I think it's safe to say they're about to agree to spend more money than we take in. Do not get financial advice from the U.S. federal government. All right? We've got some Stanley Cup Finals updates for you. Florida defeats Carolina in the semifinals, advancing them to the Stanley Cup Finals. Vegas up 3-1 over Dallas. Game 5 takes place tomorrow night. Puck drops at 8 o'clock, I believe, in Vegas. There's a story from CNN. Shaquille O'Neal gets served again in FTX lawsuit. See, Shaq was a celebrity representative for them, spokesperson, I guess you would call it. He did some commercials, and he's kind of wrapped up in this, and he doesn't want to get served. I guess yesterday outside of a Miami stadium, they threw papers at his car, and I don't know. You got to go to CNN Business for the details on this. But yeah, it's getting ugly. Him avoiding being served papers is holding up the whole investigation process, and so that's interesting. We'll follow that for sure. All right, you know what time it is now when I say it's time for some good news. It means it's our last article for the day, because that's how we always leave you. But before we do that, I just want to remind you that you can email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit all the buttons that make the show work. And we've got new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. We get those posted by noon, so you can have those on your lunch break. That's why we do this. So do not miss an episode. All right, this is from the Good News Network. 3 children. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. It's great, though. 3 children and a baby survived for weeks in Colombian jungle after their plane crashed. This might be movie-worthy someday. Ages 13, 11, 4, and 11 months. It took 2 weeks I remember an article talking about some personal belongings found from these kids led searchers to believe that they were alive. And then we've got this story here, which is amazing. 3 adults were in the plane, and they all died. It took 2 weeks for the rescue workers, to find the Cessna 206 light aircraft. But they all survived. That is not just good news. That's great news. I mean, they had a baby out there. 11-month baby. Oh, that's great. But folks, that's the episode for today, and I hope you all have a safe weekend. Don't be an idiot and drive wasted. Use rideshare, call a cab, have a DD, Give them some money, give her some money, whatever. But until Tuesday, I hope you all have an awesome weekend and keep kicking ass in your life, and peace out.
All right, folks, that's it for the lunch show today. Don't forget to come back every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. And don't forget to like, share, tweet, subscribe, friend, listen, email, and tell your friends and family about us. We need every single one of you all. Thank you in advance for your support, and I hope you all have an awesome day.
You just listened to The Lunch Show.